Okay, we're in the fiberglass shop. I'm just going to kind of give you a quick little info on what we do here. This is a hand laid operation, hand laid and or infusion. We do not use a chopper gun by any means. Chopper gun gives you irregular thicknesses. And so, and what we're doing is a hand laid process where we're going to come in here with a total of 4.5 ounces of mat. We're going to put down our first layer of mat. He's wetting out the inside of a true L88 flare. Our flares are designed to go right to factory bonding strips. There's no excessive grinding, there's no excessive BS that comes off of our flares. They're right on the money. And so you wet out the mold first, and then the next thing will be is the matting. We're going to start with, what ounce, Todd?
1.5.
Okay, so we're starting off with the 1.5 ounce mat is the first product that we put down. And after this has been wetted out and shaped into place, then we'll go with our 3 ounce. There's a binder in this mat that keeps it stiff. And once the resin hits it, it'll start to relax the binders that are in the mat. And so then it starts to take a better shape. But you can see the technique of a hand laid. Your hands are in this thing. We're old fashioned. We do everything by hand. All of our design is hand. We don't have any fancy scanners, CNC machines or anything. We do it by hand, which we're going to get perfect thicknesses here. When we're done, we're going to have 4.5 ounce thickness. So this is the inside of an L88 flare, 68, 69, and like I said, it goes to the factory bonding strips. And another thing to keep in mind when you're doing these jobs, if you measure your openings of your flares from side to side and just check them and see where you're at, I've noticed some of them are off as much as 1.5 inches, where we're very precise on everything that we build. The rear quarters for the 68-9, front fenders, then again, the same thing, goes to a factory bonding strip. There's no horseplay here. It's on the money. So this is just the inside of our fiberglass shop and what we do. So to give you another little quick shot, this is our 63-4 mold for the front clip with an 1.5 inch flare. Everything we make is custom. We make nothing that's for original replacement. So this is a multiple piece mold. Once the part's built, the mold's taken apart to pull the part out. L88, that's the topic we're on today. C3. What we designed here is a one-piece front clip. So if you've had a car that's been in an accident and you want to put the big flares on it, instead of buying all these pieces and trying to figure out how to do it, here's a one-piece front clip. Pretty simple to do. Front valance is already built into it. This is a 1968-69, 68-9 marker light, 68-9 side fender. The only thing that we changed kind of drastically was the rear fender caps. We put the 73 to 82 fender cap for the long hood. Seems like the trend is long hoods, getting away from the wiper doors that don't work, don't function, missing parts. We saw that with long hood. We make a big block 69 style low profile hood that goes all the way back to the windshield. And then we also make a L88 extra large hood that I believe is about 3 inches higher than anything else on the market. Keep in mind our hoods are finished on the back side. It's all about quality in what we're doing. So you have the front clip. We have two versions of the rear clip. Our rear clips are the 4-inch L88 flares, 68-9 marker lights. This one is the stock window. This is the one you can still pop your window out of if you want to keep that part of original. This is our other version, and sometimes we trend to do things the way we want it done. And so we use the hardtop from a early C3. We took the back window section of that hardtop and we put it on our rear clips. So we're offering two different rear clips. This gives you more luggage space. So when you're traveling with the little lady, there's a little more room to put her goods in the back. Hardtop, rear clip, We make a one-piece roof as well now. This is our C3 L88 front fender, 3 inches wide, rear quarter, 4 inches wide. Keep in mind, on our products, we make it as simple as possible to put on. This is designated to go into a factory bonding strip. Nothing extra that you got to cut off, no guessing, trying to figure out. Same token on the front end, to the factory bonding strip. So if you have a car that still has a good hood surround on it, there's no sense to put our one-piece front clip on it. Go with the side replacement fenders. No different than replacing a fender from an accident. It goes on the factory bonding strips. This is 6869. I highly recommend you do not cut this out to use on a 70 and newer Corvette. The problem that you're going to acquire when you're cutting out pieces and splicing marker lights, side fenders, biggest question is always asked me when I'm at a car show, why is my car shrinking up? I did this and that, and I used this product and I spliced this, and I must have 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 pieces building apart and now starting to fail. The biggest problem is polyester resin. Okay, polyester resin shrinks to its highest temperature that it cures. And so if you're building a car in the middle of the winter, your garage gets to 70 degrees, that's where it stops curing. Now comes springtime, summertime, you take that car out in the sun and it gets up to 90 degrees, 100 degrees, it's going to shrink a little bit, it's going to move. So if you go in here and start cutting things out and splicing, other than factory bonding strips, those factory bonding strips are made approximately 3/8 of an inch of a gap. So it gives a little shrinkage space. But people, when they tend to splice things, they make a splice real tight and they're using God who knows what for a product. And so you don't want to start cutting and splicing. Right now we do not offer anything newer than 69. Down the road we'll build that. We're building things as fast as we can create them. A lot of it has to do with what we're building in our shop and what I desire. And once all those orders get filled, then we'll start building some other items. We're going to take this L88 flare design all the way through 82, and it'll be full panels, full quarter panels, full fenders. We'll expand on it. Keep in mind, we've already showed you the front and rear one-piece clips. Those were designed to use also if you have a donor car, and I'm calling a donor car something 74 to 82, a rubber bumper car that you want to turn into that 68.9 look. You can use your chrome bumpers on it. You can use our fiberglass bumpers. We make a bumper that's flush fitting tight, front and rear. We have 2 different designs. You go to our website and look at our online catalog. You can see everything that we're making, and we add as we keep going. So L88, that's what we're trying to hit, trying to educate you on. There's a clip in this video that you see us actually making the parts, because not only are our parts made in the US of A, they're made right here in Saginaw, Michigan. We do it ourselves. Okay, there's a team of a dozen of us here, and we manufacture everything in-house. We design everything in-house. We make all of our own tooling in-house. So we have full control of what we're doing. We can fill an order very quickly, and we ship everything in a wooden crate. A little more expense that way, but fiberglass is real fragile. We get it to you in one piece. So hopefully this is informational to you. If you have any questions on any of our product line, we're dealing in the first 3 generations. Give us a call. You'll talk to Melanie. She's full of knowledge. And once in a while, I might even answer the phone. So thanks for watching.